Hey, hello, this is Bruno Souza for Code for Life, and today was a very long day for me. Yeah, seriously, I got up at 4 a.m. in the morning. I had a meeting with a customer down in Brazil, and Brazil's a few hours ahead, so I had a very early start. And then we had some production problems with a customer, so I had to to work on this out before I actually got up to go to the event, right? And then I did a whole day of being there at the events. And let me tell you one thing. I keep telling developers when you travel, when you go to an event, when it's different than coming in and and participating online, right? It's completely different. When you come and you participate on a presential event, right? When you actually travel, like I did, or even if you're in the same city as you are, you go out of the office and you come and you participate on a presential event. That's the biggest thing you can do there. It's meet people, right? You really got to meet people. That's the reason why we're doing this. That's the reason why we're participating on presential events. And so, you got to make an effort for in every event that you participate to at least make one meaningful relationship. And but if you just meet one person at the event, you're not going to make a meaningful relationship, right? It's very rare that the one person you meet at the event is going to be a meaningful relationship for you. So you're going to have to meet a few people. You're going to have to experiment and talk with different people to actually be able to create this one meaningful relationship that you need to actually make the event worthwhile, right? Because it's if you don't have a meaningful relationship that you're going to take on for your life, and maybe a future potential customer or a future potential friend, then it's the whole coming to the event. It's not worthwhile, right? So there's lots of things you can do to do this. You can come and talk. Select special talks and then come talk to the speaker, because then you know who the speaker is. That's a good way. Another good way is that if you come and present a talk, right? So then people will know who you are, and some of them are going to come to talk to you. And um, and you know and I understand it's not easy, right? The other thing is talk with people around you, right? People that sit by you during lunch, or at the line of registration, or any sit down with you at a talk with people, right? Just say hello. And I know I know it's not. I keep telling this to people, right? I say you really should do this. You really should go and talk with people. And a lot of people think that, oh, Bruno, you're such an extrovert, right? That's so easy for you. It's not easy for me. And no, it's not easy for me, right? It's really, really hard. I'm not an extrovert. I'm. It's very hard. It's very hard. I have to force myself to talk with people. I know it's important. I tell people that's important. But when I'm come here, I'm alone, and I don't know anyone. That's the situation. This particular event here. I didn't know anyone, and I look around, right, and just to say hello, it's hard. It is hard. I understand that, and it's very hard. So I force myself. And what I used to do. I've got a friend of mine, Rafael, and Rafael it's a wizard on networking at events, right? He knows, he pays attention, he looks at the shirt that the person is wearing, and he realizes, oh, that's a Star Wars fan, right? Looks at his shirt, or he sees some kind of technology on the shirt, and he uses that to start a conversation. Right? Rafael gives presentations about networking at events. And by the way, Rafael has only 11 years old, right? And and he's a wizard at doing this. I'm not. It's very hard for me. So I only have one line. Right? The only thing I know how to say is, "Are you liking the event?" That's my one line, right? So I kind of reach out to someone who's near me, and and say hello, and say are you liking the event, right? And I did this as much as I could, and the results were amazing, right? Because they are, right. Once you start doing this, once you start reaching out, the results are amazing. So I had a great conversation, and I actually recorded a video the other day about when a guy, Adam, the guy that I met the other day, and it was a great conversation with him because I just had, hello, are you liking the event? And I've I had some other good conversations along the way, and I end up going have to go have dinner, right, with a group, and at the dinner was really really cool because I got to meet new people, and I got to learn what's going on, and their opinions and lots of different things. It's very very cool. Also, I was walking around and talking with people. I've met actually a friend of mine, right? Someone that I worked with many years ago. She saw me walk around and came say hello. That's lucky me, right? And then it was really good because she talked to me about her project, what she's doing right now, and then not if that was not enough, right? Instead of going to the party at the event, tonight I went to the Java user group meeting that was happening nearby, and that's another trick, another suggestion I give to you is, when you travel, look around user group meetings of your favorite technology or any meetup of your favorite technology. A lot of times, so this week here, there is 3 or 4 meetups from technology that I'm interested in happening at the same time as the big event is happening, right? So it's very normal that if you do this, you're gonna see some meetups. So I went to a Java user group meetup. Big chance for that I could meet some Java developers there, of course, right? That's a meetup, and it should be Java developers, and actually there was, right? And so I look it up, who was hosting the meetup, and it was at Pivotal, and Peter was the guy running it. So I knew who he was, and I knew that he knew who I was, right? So it was okay. So that is a connection right there. And at the meetup, I was able to meet some people that I didn't know, and I met some people, and I saw some people that I didn't know, that I do know, and so we have some more connections. So by the end of the day, right? It's although it's very hard for me to go and say hello. By the end of the day, I get back having talked and having had good conversations with a lot of different people, right? A lot of people that I did not know. And many of them are already meaningful relationships in terms that those are people that have interest in what I do and have interest in what they do, and there's a big chance that we might work together sometime in the future, and that's it, right? It's not easy. It's not easy, right? It's hard. So find whatever it's comfortable for you, and for me is this one line: are you liking the event? And that's our conversation started. So try to do something like this, and your networking at the event is going to improve a lot and going to make a big difference for you, because every time you travel, every time you go to an event, if you're able to make 1, 2, or 3 meaningful relationships, that can completely change your life. That can completely change your career because of the opportunities that are going to be open up. All right. Thanks for listening.